Another bunny girl main character. Weird. Yeah, pretty popular character choice.
捉えた悠久の時を経てここに時空を超えよ
もしかしてその装置が正解だったのですね。
So this is the beacon they were looking for.
その門を開け
どうかご無事で必ず皆さんをいってらっしゃいです。
Wait, am I about to get isekai? Oh, I'm being summoned to the isekai world.
あなたはまだ消えるべきではないわ。
Your time has not yet come. Wait, this is... Oh. This is the... Warrior of Darkness? So... Am I in the digital world now? Do I get my first partner Digimon?
そこから戦いが再び始まる
Between dark and light, the
光
pure
を
and
闇に
corrupt, the one true
正義
struggle.
を悪に覆していく戦いが
Oh. Shadowbringers.
Everything all right, Captain?
Oh, this guy.
Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light.
Okay, so yeah, the world has been consumed by light. Primordial light. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pause here a second and give my theory on what I think Shadowbringers is about. But from what I can understand from the story in throughout the past 3 expansions is that the main character as the Warrior of Light is fighting for the side of, I guess, light, and the Askians wants to balance the world. My assumption is the Warrior of Light is becoming too strong and has been shifting the balance of the universe, I have no idea, too much towards the side of the light. And then, if that happens, well, I guess the world ends or something. And the Askians are trying to bring, bring the forces of darkness to balance it out. That's why it seems like the Askians are the bad guys. And then this isekai world, according to that NPC that we just met, this world has never seen night for 100 years. So I assume that this is a world or an alternate dimension, or maybe it is the future, I have no idea, where the light has overtaken the darkness so much to the point that the world has too much light. So there will never be night, and there's monsters out there right now basically hunting down any form of darkness, including living creatures which aren't exactly purely good. Because as we all know, humans and creatures are all flawed. So this is my theory. This really is Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, this is my current theory. So I'm not 100% sure if this is correct, but yeah. Because in the past 3 expansions, they've all been focusing on worldly threats. And the Askians that have been introduced into the story, they've always been talking about balancing the light and dark, and that the light has grown too strong. So, and looking at how this world is purely light, I assume this is the calamity that befalls us if the Warrior of Light wins everything. More than 90% of life is dead, is what he's saying, I assume. As you can see, this path will take you directly to the Aetherite, a convenience in which I'm sure you're only too familiar. Oh, there's an Aetherite in this isekai as well. Oh! Sydney's right here. Oh wow, this guy's sword looks so cool, holy crap. It looks almost like a Monster Hunter weapon. It's the current final relic for Dark Knight. Oh, sweet! So I get to actually get it. Nice. Almost looks like an end game Elder Dragon Monster Hunter weapon. It looks so badass. And here we are. Would you like to pull up a chair? Make yourself more comfortable? On with the lesson then. A 100 years ago, or near enough not to matter, villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadowkeeper, the Steward of Darkness. In the wake of this tainted deed, light began to pour into the world as if from unseen cracks. It pulled and swelled without cease, until the day an enormous blinding wave rose up and swept across our star. We called this calamity the Flood of Light. Everything it touched was leech of life and vigor, leaving naught behind but a luminous wasteland. Yet, just when it seemed that all was lost, a savior appeared before us. The Oracle of Light. She stood twixt us and approaching doom. and by her power did she stay the flood. Thus was Norvrun, and Norvrun alone spared the fate of erasure. Tragedy would, however, arrive in another form. From the blasted emptiness descended horrors of strange and terrible aspects to bedevil the few folk who survived. These sin eaters were light incarnate, and their fulgent presence stole the night from Norvrun's sky. Even now they circle the remaining bastions of civilization, ever on the hunt for us, ever hungering for our flesh. Your exchange with Morn has taught you about the Flood of Light.
I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions.
Yep.
To put it simply, they are here in the First. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the Source. In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the First, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted.
Okay.
In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the First was rejoined with the Source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes.
Wait, what?
Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die. And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the First, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home.
Wait, is that a smartphone? What the? This is the Warrior of Darkness, isn't it?
I know you. You're the Warrior of Light from the Source.
The Warrior of Darkness?
What? Did you just... You can hear me? Hi. That was what I called myself in your world. The Warrior of Darkness. I remember when we fell. Defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia. How she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the First.
So the Oracle of Light is indeed Minfilia.
You were summoned to save the First. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light, but do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
The battle music over here is pretty cool. Wait, this doesn't have his tail. Short tail, Silicus, Sibilus. Oh! They're different mobs. Oh, here comes a Sin Eater.
Back here!
Ooh.
Is that... It can't be. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner. How are you?
The silent protagonist.
That great wall of white is a remnant of the Flood. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the Flood.
Oh, okay. Oh god. God damn it. Forgiven cowardice.
They're coming.
Uh-oh.
Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Any sign of him? No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
Oh. It's the giant angel thing. Oh wow, she's OP.
We have to run!
Oh yikes.
Bruh.
Ugh. Oh god. Ugh. That was actually kind of freaky. Holy crap. That actually reminds me of the first time I've played Parasite Eve. This might actually be it for me tonight, guys. So, yep, see you guys. Good night. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope to see you tomorrow. With that, see ya.